This is YouTube's University's Automotive Locksmith course, Introduction to TR47 Keyway, Lesson 9, Explaining Master Keys and Slave Keys. Let's get to it. But before that, a word from our sponsors, me. Hey guys, it's the Locksmith. To anyone interested in trade, thinking about a possible career change, or stuck in a dead-end job like I was, I've been there, and automotive locksmithing gave me a real path forward. That's why I built this course to give you simple, affordable, and organized ways to get started, even if you know absolutely nothing. If you've been thinking about getting into trade, check out the course area in my members only area. Third membership tier, Locksmith Academy, on my YouTube channel, and start learning the fundamentals today. And here's how to join. See you there. So you're about to see me read some keys. Unfortunately, I didn't realize at the time, but I didn't film correctly when I first did it. So please bear with me and probably fill the screen. But you're going to see when I read a chip, it's going to say slave key and master key. I just want you to gain that. This is a newer slave key. So unfortunately, it doesn't say that it's a slave chip when you read it. But I helped a customer recently, and he had a slave key where it says the slave chip. So just keep a lookout for that, and just fill the screen for the following scene. All right, thanks. So what are some differences between master and slave keys? Well, the first obvious one is the color. A master key will be black, and a slave key will be gray. I mean, this is just one I made, but luckily the universal shellhead is black, so, and then I used a GTL blade. So yeah, this is an accurate representation of a master key. Another difference is that there's like this bump, you can see, kind of like goes like, and the master key won't have that. So what this does, it restricts access to certain parts of the vehicle. So say if the glove box is locked, this won't be able to unlock it, nor will it be able to open the trunk because of this bump. Well, the master key will. And another name for a slave key is a valet key. So the reason is you would hand this to a valet, say if they were parking your car or whatever, and they wouldn't be able to access your glove box or trunk. So that's nice. Another key difference is that when you have this in the ignition, the security light will be on for like 2 seconds and then turn off. That'll also indicate the slave key or valet key. And another key function is that you can't program in new keys with this. You can only use this. So if you use add a key programming, you can't use this. You have to use this. But you can get a master key and use all keys lost programming to program them both in. So what would happen is all keys on the system would be erased and you'd program both in. But you can't do that unless you have at least one master key. So those are the main differences between the two. So we're just going to do all keys lost. This is a master key. Actually, we're going to use this one that we showed in the beginning. Okay. Slave key. Let's put no. Master key. Ignition 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Security lights out. Perfect. So guys, I hope you learned a couple things, between differentiating master keys and slave keys and how to use them and everything. Anyway guys, if you guys learned something, please comment, like, subscribe, and press the hype button. It'll really help the channel out. And thanks for watching. Beginner Locksmiths signing off. Peace.